Hello everyone and welcome to the Dassem Show episode 15. Quick and easy episode today. What's new in-game? I haven't paid so much attention. There's the Blitz fair going on at the moment. A lot of people being upset about not winning when they buy lottery tickets, and I'm more upset because the web page for buying the tickets bugged out on me, and suddenly all my free XP and gold had gone. So I have a ticket in with Wargaming about that, but we'll see if it resolves into anything. Well, what do we have today? We have one mastery match in the LTTB. We have two interesting matches in the Tortoise. We have a little bit of Death Star action. Well, I think that's what we have today. And as you can see, I'm in the new canyon map with my Tortoise. And the Tortoise is a true assault tank. See, I'm in an extremely slow tank. I'm well armored and I'm going into the center spot, where I would usually take like a medium, a T-54 or something like that. Now this is Supremacy, so there's already a red up here, capping, and we are trading shots. As long as I can put shots in without taking any back, I'm happy. See, the Reds are starting to swarm me here. They're on all sides now. But the firepower of the Tortoise is such that they are really scared about exposing themselves too much. As they should be, because this thing can absolutely devastate everything that comes in front of it. E-75 is trying to push up what was then behind me. I'm receiving some support from a teammate on that side, so I can risk turning back to these mediums. There you just saw one of the weak points of the Tortoise, which is snapshots. It doesn't snap as good as you would think. Fully aimed shots, excellent, very excellent, but snapshots not quite as good as I would like. But there has to be some trade-off.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Or is it? I think if I explosive it. Now I managed to reduce him to a one-shot, so now he will also be very scared about peeking out again. That's mostly what I've been doing here. I've been reducing, firing instead of saving shots to kill. I've been reducing them to one-shots, because then, well, it would be all nice and good if I could kill one of them, then he wouldn't peek out again, but then the others would risk doing it again. Well, yeah. And this battle is easily won. Well, maybe not the most interesting, but it served to fill up some screen space while I was talking. As you can see, 3,265 damage, and it's a profit, as usual in the Tortoise. It's a good crit turning tank, actually. For a tier 9, of course. It's not like a premium. Okay, moving on. And we are sticking with the Tortoise, and this time we're on Port Bay. It's Supremacy again. Seem to be getting almost exclusively Supremacy lately, but well. The reason that I'm not switching off Supremacy is because my win rate plummets when I do. I've tried it several times now, and no doubt in my mind, if I keep supremacy switched off, I can barely manage 60%. Well, what else to say while we're waiting for this battle to really start? Well, in the World of Tanks PC, they just released the Fury again, the tank that everyone says they can't release because they don't have the rights, and it's been kind of the excuse people have been making for wargaming why they haven't released it again. And well, they have released it on PC, so they should be able to do it on Blitz as well, and I'm really hoping they will. I love that tank, that movie, the styling of that tank. I would really like to have it, but we'll see. Well, on the 21st of December there will be another patch, 3.4.2. Will be mostly bug fixes, a lot of bug fixes. It's like not a full patch, full update, just a patch, and the most exciting part of it, in my opinion, is that they are doing something to fix the synchronization between reticle and server reticle. It means that it should go a long way towards helping against ghost shots, and where your reticle points on your screen is more likely to be where it's also pointing on the server, and that's, I think it's the biggest single improvement of the game through the year, actually, and it's just mentioned in a sentence at the bottom of the patch notes. It's not any emphasis on it, and yeah, it's such an important improvement. I'm hoping it will be as good as it sounds. You can see I've taken the Reds have all gone port, and I've taken a position on this hill here where I can put shots easily into their sides, and I have put in a considerable amount of damage already. Only there was I spotted, but at this distance with the tortoise, it's so hard to penetrate it for the Reds. See, there's still this VK here. Takes another shot, unspotted, and my team have died completely. 2 against 6 at the moment, and I'm doing my best here to put in as much damage as possible. The Reds have located me, and they have nothing better to do than to kill me now, because I'm the last Red alive. I bounced the shot off the engine deck of the E75. It's a bit disappointing. And this is where it gets really interesting. This is a position that the Tortoise can shine in, because here I can use my gun depression, I can use my gun arc, and the Reds are lining up to come get me. And I'm gonna come with a little spoiler. This is not a one man standing against 6 and winning. That really doesn't happen. But we're getting close. We're getting real close. We are taking some damage here, but we are also doing some damage. There. Got a slightly bigger roll there. The M103 would have been gone. E75 most definitely is gone. The T44 shouldn't be much of an issue. He doesn't have the pen numbers, but the M103 does have. Well, we're taking the shots that we can find here. You know that any second someone can penetrate us and we'll be out, so we're doing the damage we can. But see the firepower of this gun, the DPM, and it's so far I think I still have a chance to win it, but there you see I was hit from behind. They have found a position to shoot from behind, so I'm left with no choice but to push a bit more aggressively, and the M103 with his supreme penetration values managed to get me. But 6,300 damage, and that's high caliber. Not a valiant effort, strangely enough. But as you can see, well, it's more damage than the rest of the team. Much more. So, that's it for the Tortoise today. And next up is our mastery match in the LTTB. We're on Oasis and we are low tier. And this is very fun tank. It's extremely fast. It's well armored. It does good damage, good alpha, and but it's a tricky tank to play. It's almost too fast, and I think the threshold for acing this tank is quite high. It's because it's a popular tank amongst good players. So, well, I'm running ahead here. I'm using my speed. I want to spot the reds. I'm thinking maybe they will come here, and you see my team they're still in spawn. This is always a bad sign. Doesn't look like the reds have chosen this side, and my team is finally starting to move out now that they are sure that the reds are not here. They are moving here. Well, this is just excellent. Well, if I can manage to get my team to take up positions in the desert, that's my theory here. If I can get my team to set up there, and I can go spot the town for them. See, I'm being careful here. I'm peeking over this ridge. I don't know where the reds are. If my team was sitting in spawn, maybe the reds would be as well. But yeah, if I can spot the reds in town and my team are sitting among the dunes, that's an ideal situation. Then I can leverage my team damage because it looks. I have a sneaking suspicion here that the team will not do very well on its own. Taking a shot just to see if the light bulb goes off. It doesn't. Which means that the reds are maybe a bit further in town. Here we go. There's the SP1C. And well, if the quality of my team seemed a bit low, the quality of the red team doesn't appear to be that much higher. That SP basically just gave me all his hit points. Bit less fortunate about the T29, but I'm still focused on spotting. I'm not. You see, my team has finally got one visitor out in the desert. Trollish AT armor. Finally get one through his cupola. Ooh, who comes here? It's RU. He bounces me. That's what I'm saying about the armor of this tank. It's crazy. It's such a fast tank. Should have so much armor. It's completely unbalanced in my opinion. Well, the team has moved down here with me, and where they can do very little useful. They should have stayed at the ridges and let me spot for them, but well, we're just moving around, using the speed of the tank and getting behind this AT, where he is completely helpless. But, well, either he hasn't noticed me or he has just decided he can't do anything with me, so he might just as well focus on someone else. Was that IS firing high explosive at the AT? You see, this is with the arcade aim on PC. Keep getting stupid bounces and misses. Black Prince, want to try to get around him. T-track ourselves, not a very good play there, but he lets us around behind him. I'm getting a bit stuck here. Time to run away. He seems quite intent on shooting me, so just do a lap. There's a misfire. See, I've switched on auto aim, so now I'm not aiming at all, I'm just shooting. It's a function I rarely use because it's aimed for the center mass, and usually you get just a lot of bounces if you even manage to lock it on, and if you want to release it, that's also a bit problematic. So last red remaining is the Black Prince, and he seemed quite intent on shooting me, so I'd rather just let my team shoot him. Unfortunate miss there. And can we get the last shot for the kill? Yes, we can. And that, believe it or not, was enough for making a mastery medal on the LTTB. See here, 2,856 damage, mastery medal, and no other medals. Considerably higher damage than anyone else on the team, of course. And, well, yeah, decent amount of spotting damage. And also 4 reds spotted. So,
Punched right through their Critical hit. He's gone. Find us another target.
So, to my most recently purchased tank, the FV183, and well, I just included this little bit here because what's the best way to start a battle? We're half a minute into the battle, and boom, there goes one of the enemy mediums in an ammo rack, and I have a shot at the PTA, and boom, that's another ammo rack, and they were less than 40 seconds into the battle, and the Reds have lost 2 medium tanks. Well, that's I just included that for the fun factor. I also have another one. This is actually from the ICE event, and we're on Port Bay, and well, the reason I'm including this is because I had 2 really good shots here that I think deserve being watched, and well, yeah. See, my teammate in the E100 here is making things really hard for me. He keeps moving in between me and my target. I almost have a shot, and there's the E100. I almost have a shot again, and he keeps moving into my line of view, so I try pulling up on the other side of him, and he pulls forward again, and yeah. There's the focused a bit on this there, red team E100, and we managed to slip on exactly above his gun mantlet, reducing him to a one-shot for us. And taking some shots from across here, but our PTA is about to spot the whoever was shooting me, I think. So we would like to get one more shot into this E100, and that one went a bit too late. Still, he's angling his turret a bit. That makes it very difficult for us. And we take a shot from him. Well, we don't panic. We stay in position, and just there we managed to take the corner of his turret. And I think that was a shot worth having another look at. Now I'm going to end this episode with a full match in the Death Star. We're on False Creek. It's Supremacy, as usual. And, well, the reason we are winning this match, but the reason I'm including it is because of the incredibly stupid way we win it. It's, yeah, you're going to see. You just pay attention. I'm guessing I will have some shots here at the Reds as they are going for C, so I'm pulling up along with the IS-7. I'm trying to get into a side script position because I think it's a very underestimated tank in terms of armor, the Death Star. If you get into a side script position, you can bounce a lot of shots, as long as you don't over-angle. Well, see, like that, we are doing damage and bouncing the return fire, exactly as we wanted it. Well, the Reds are pushing on my teammates, so I feel almost like I should push over, but then there are more reds coming up, so I don't want to expose myself. Even if I have good alpha damage in this tank, I don't have that much in the way of DPM, so if they decide to push in group, I can't really hold them or stop them. They can rush me between shots. So all I can do is to pull back and try to just peek out, trading terrain for shots, giving ground between when I'm on reload, and when I'm ready to fire, I'm coming back forward again, taking a shot, and then keep pulling back, trying not to take any return fire. It's yeah. Now I'm afraid to pull ahead because there are so many reds there. If I stick my nose out, I will take a lot of damage. Here's a mouse. Managed to put one into the mouse as well. Come on, reload. We need a bounce. The mouse doesn't have that much in the way of penetration. Yep, we got it. And there goes the mouse. Someone behind us. But we have some support from the team. I'm trying to keep the dead mouse between me and this Soviet medium. He misses his shot, allowing me to finish my reload. And we bounce him. He manages to angle his tank just enough, just in time. Our teammate goes down, but I'm almost finished with my reload. There's another Leopard dives in and saves the Soviet medium, and I'm out. And there's only one tank left alive on our team. And this is where stupid begins, because there are 3 reds alive and 1 green. And well, we have 2 bases capped and our bases are ticking. So, what's happening here? Well, as you can see from the minimap there, our last tank, the E100, he's AFK at spawn. He must have been spotted at some time, looking at the position of the reds. The reds cap 1 base. They have B and C now, but they don't have A. And the timer is going, and this AFK E100 is going to win the battle for us. This is completely stupid. This is why I don't like supremacy. And that would have earned him. He was AFK throughout the entire battle, and he would have gotten a Colobano for this. For sitting there doing nothing. I do 4,300 damage, I get a second class, and he has done 0 damage, and he has gotten a Colobano because he won alone against 3 reds. And I think that's just hilarious. So, that's what we had from the Dassem Show today, and I'm sorry if this episode isn't quite up to the standard I'm trying, because I've been under the weather lately. We're having some stomach virus going around here, around the house, and I'm barely on my way on recovering from it, so I'm just putting out this episode as fast and easy as I could, just because I had enough videos for it. So, thank you all for watching, and hope to see you again later. Goodbye.